Hello everyone. I promised that I was going to start doing some makeup tutorials, but I figured I'd start off with some of my favorite products that I've been using over the past couple weeks and tell you a little bit about each product and why I love them so much. So first I'm going to start off with right now my current favorite foundation that I use almost every day on a daily basis because it is cheap and it lasts all day long, and I'm pretty much obsessed with it right now. It's the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Mine is in color 160 Rich Ginger. The thing about this product that I love so much is that it's like so thick, you know, and it is really like whipped, you know. So I love wearing it, and I have semi-oily skin right through here and like here and here. So the thing I really love about this product is that my skin stays really dry and I don't have to constantly be patting it or applying any powder. So I love this, and I wear this almost every day when I go to school because it is, I think, $13, and it's such a great product. So this is why I like the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. I suggest it to anyone, especially if you don't want to spend $33 on a foundation. This is perfect. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my Giorgio Armani loose powder. It is really expensive, and I know that's the downside about this, but I have had it for about a year now, and I am obsessed with it again. I just started using it again recently, and what I use it for is to set underneath my eyes when I put concealer because I don't want it to bunch up in my creases, which does happen to me, unfortunately. So I use this as my setting powder, and let's see, it's loose and it's got like a little bit of glitter. I don't know if you could see it. It's translucent. I mean, I have one from MAC. It's purple. It works just as good. I've just been using this lately because I paid so much money for it and I was not using it, and it was just sitting on my shelf. So I started using it again, and I really, really love it. Um, I'm not sure if I would want to pay all this money for it again. I did get it as part of a graduation gift, so I didn't mind splurging, but we'll see. I'm going to start using the MAC one again and compare and see which one I like better and just decide from there which one I'm going to use again. I know Revlon has a few loose powders that are translucent. I've never used them, but if you have, let me know how they are. I might, go out and try them. My next product that I am obsessed with is the MAC Hot and Naughty 2 Black Lash. It looks like this. I just got it the other day, and I had used my friends several times, and I kept saying to myself, oh, don't buy it, Sam. It's a waste of money, because I do believe that spending a lot of money on mascara is a waste, and I rather use it to buy other products. So I usually buy like drugstore stuff that's cheap, but I am really, really, really loving this product. It has two wands, one that screws off from the top, and it looks like this, and I don't know if you can see the bristle, it's like that. And with this wand, I use this on casual looks because it gives you a nice natural lash, because I really hate chunky spider looking lashes. I think they're really disgusting, and I don't want to have a product that'll make my eyes look chunky and gross. I like a real natural looking lash. And the second part of this is this part screws off, and it gives you a more voluminous, thicker lash, and it has the first brush into it. I don't know if you could see me screwing it apart, and you'll see it get a little thinner. You see that? So cool. I love it. This was, I believe, $17, which is really expensive, and I can understand if you don't want to buy this because it is pricey, but I do love it. And the other thing that I do love that is an expensive mascara is the Benefit They're Real. I still haven't brought myself around to buying a full tube. I have a little travel size tube that I got with a sample of something, and I'm still debating because, like I said, I don't like spending a ton of money on mascara. I'd rather spend it on like eyeshadow or foundation or something. Um, Lately I've been using these a lot. This one's from Ulta. It was $4.99, and this one I got off Amazon. It was two, and they were $20, which really sucked because $20 for a sponge is ridiculous to me. But I wanted to see what this beauty blender was all about versus this Ulta sponge, which was so much cheaper, and literally they're almost the same product. This one's a little bit more firm and this one's a little bit more dense. I do love both. I do use them both interchangeably, whichever is closest to me. What I do to apply foundation is wet these with warm water in the sink, and I squeeze, and you'll like literally see them expand. And when I want a really natural look, like literally super natural, like you can tell you're wearing foundation, but not to the point where it's like cakey or, oh shoot, she's wearing foundation. No, it's really nice. I love the way it leaves your skin. It's really pretty, and if you're going to school, work, somewhere where you don't want to look too made up, these are perfect. I suggest them. If you want to splurge and buy the beauty blender, go ahead, but I suggest the Ulta one to everybody because it is way cheaper. Um, Next, I'm going to talk about I am obsessed with paint pots. I cannot get enough of them. I use them every day for eyeshadow, and my favorite is Painterly, but I do also like the girl-friendly paint pot, excuse me. And recently I bought the paint pot in Groundwork, and I love it because to school I usually wear like a neutral look, so it's a brown color, like very light, and I just love it. I love the consistency of it. There's paint pots that are more shimmery. They're not like as matte. I feel like these are creamy, but they're kind of more matte. And I feel like these ones, like this and the Painterly and the Girl Friendly, are all the same consistency. And I think that you get the best results with these. Like, you have less creasing. The other ones are really nice. I use them with colored eyeshadows and they do stay, but I think these give you better results. If you do wear a lot of neutral eyeshadow colors, I do suggest for you to wear Groundwork or Painterly. Like I said, it's also awesome, but I love this because with my gold eyeshadows and things like that, it really makes it stand out a little bit more than it would with Painterly. My next obsession, which I put Instagram pictures up of, and a lot of my friends were complimenting me and saying, oh, how'd you do that? I did like an ombre lip with the Nicki Minaj lipstick. I know it's super bright. I'll swatch it for you. Like, literally when you see it on my skin, it's so pale. You're going to be like, oh my god. Yeah, looks like that. So I love this. It is my favorite lipstick currently, and even though it's so bright, I use a Kardashian Chroma joystick, and I use it as like a lip liner, and I kind of like shade in here and here, and I put this in the middle, and it makes like a really beautiful pink ombre look. I put it on my Instagram, and a lot of people were asking like, what did you use, what lipstick is that? And I love Nicki Minaj, and I was channeling my inner Nicki and wore this, and I've been wearing it like a couple days in a row now, and I can't get enough of it. It's very bright, so I don't want to overdo it, but I do love it. So I think this looks kind of scary when you see it in the store because it's so like chalky looking, but if you like to play around with different colors and you have different, you know, types of lipsticks that will complement this, or maybe even some lip liners, I would definitely suggest getting it. I love it. Um, I, I am so obsessed with Fix Plus. Okay, there are different kinds of finishing sprays. There's one by Urban Decay. I have it. It's called Oil Dislick or something. And there's one by NYX called Dewy Finish. And they all work the same. I think I'm just obsessed with this because it's got such a nice fresh smell, whereas the other ones don't. but they all do the same thing. Sometimes when I'm feeling really cheap, I'll use my NYX one or my Urban Decay one because I got it on sale for like $12, and this one wasn't. This was like 25 or something like that. But I never knew how to use this product, and I got my makeup done for graduation, and he used this on me, and when I saw how flawless my foundation looked, I had to have it. Like, I was obsessed. So what I do with this is I will put my foundation on all over my face with either my beauty blender or my kabuki brush, and then when I'm done, after like I finish my concealer and everything, I spray this all over, and then I go in with my powder brush and powder and just put my skin finish all over, and literally you will love the way your foundation looks. It looks flawless. I really don't know why I hold it off so long on buying this, but I do love it and I do suggest it. So if you are someone who wants a more natural, like it almost looks airbrushed to me how perfect it looks, I really would suggest this. I've been telling everybody and their mom to buy it. All my friends, my sister-in-law, I've made everybody buy it. I'm like, buy this, buy this, buy this. And I was really upset because I bought this at MAC, and at the cosmetic company store in Naples, they had it for $17, and I was really upset that I spent like $6 or $8 more because I could have bought something else with it, but whatever. I really love this product and I think everybody should have it, and it is my favorite right now, like literally my favorite thing. I also have two blushes I want to talk about. One's called Eternal Sun. It looks like this. It's a brown, it's prolonged wear, and I love it. It's really nice for when I contour because I am brown. A lot of bronzers are my color, so they don't wash me out, but they don't add. And especially when you're trying to contour, you want a really nice dark line right here. Even like for every day, I like a darker color right here. And I really like this because it gives me a really nice color. I'm going to swatch it. It's like this. I don't know if you could see it that well, but it looks so beautiful on. I have an Instagram picture with it. Can you see? No, the lighting in my room is awful. I'm sorry. But it's Eternal Sun, so I would check it out. And it is prolonged wear, and I wore it out one night, and literally I had it on from, I think, 7 till 3 in the morning, and it still looked like I just applied it. And sometimes blushes get a little faded as the day goes on, and I didn't have that problem with this, so I really like that about it. And last but not least, I bought Raisin. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh. It's super, super dark, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is really dark, but I wanted something dark also for contouring purposes, and I will swatch it for you. It looks like this. I love it. It looks scary, but when I put it on my skin, it looks so beautiful, and when you put it on with a brush, it's really not this dark. It goes on more natural. It's like a clay color almost. There it's a little bit more blended. I love it. I used it today and yesterday, and today I don't know if you can see it that well, but you could see my line right here, and I love that it really helps with contouring. And like I said, for my skin, I was having a problem with that, so this was really nice to have, and I really suggest anybody who's my color. I'm tan, or not even tan, I'm black, and I have, brown skin, and it's very hard for us to find bronzers, so I suggest like the Raisin or Eternal Sun. I also got the Bare Minerals in, I can't remember the color, but I will list it below, and I really do love both. And I wanted something really dark, so that was perfect for me, but like I said, you do have to be careful because you don't want to look crazy. So make sure you blend it really nicely with your blush brush. And last but not least, I want to talk about an eyeshadow it's called Sketch. It's right here. I think this is a beautiful, it's almost like a between Nocturnal, the eyeshadow Nocturnal by MAC, and Beauty Mark by MAC. Um, it's the perfect in-between color. I do like to wear purple a lot, and this sketch is like a beautiful, beautiful color that I put in my corners. I just love the way it looks on my skin. I will swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see it. It looks really dark purple, but it's so pretty, and you will love it too. I guarantee it, no matter what color you are. Let's see, I'm trying to get used to the camera because I have dyslexia basically right now. So if you can see, it's like a dark purple. So if you do like purple eyeshadows and you're looking for a color for your crease and it's very pretty and warm, that's definitely it. So here's my first video, and I'm going to do a tutorial and working up the courage, but I want to start by talking about some of my favorites, and I hope they help. And I know a lot of it was MAC, and I'm sorry, I'm a MAC junkie, but I do also use a lot of drugstore products, and I go to Ulta a lot and get whatever they have. I just kind of leave there with my hand full of swatches and decide from that what I want to buy. But that is all I have for you. I hope you guys have a good day.